Guys, I got a video of a girl saying that she married too good of a man and she left him because he was too good of a man. So if you want to watch that video, make sure you watch this video to the very end because I got a ton of gold nuggets. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Also join the CLG community. It is less than $48 a month, less than $500 a year with a 20% discount. You also get a free one-on-one call with me when you jump in. And then you also get access to the Hard 30 for free August 25th if you jump in before August 25th. And you get to actually see me go out 30 days in a row and you get to see my result, right? And everything is in there, right? Everything documented. So without further ado, let's just jump right into this video.
Got married?
Yeah.
You were married?
I was married. I was a married woman.
What? How long are y'all married?
Not long. Probably 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Such a great guy, amazing guy. Like.
Okay.
But we just didn't want the same things in life.
Okay.
He was okay with just love and, you know, going to church and having a family, going to work and raising kids. And
You
I was
feel like you
I
wanted
want more.
way more. Yeah, I get that.
And I shouldn't feel bad for wanting more.
Did you feel like you knew y'all weren't on the same page before you walked down the aisle? So why'd you do it? What was the reason?
That's a lot of pressure.
Okay.
When a man proposes to a woman, that's a lot. And in front of people,
I done let my community down. They thought this was beautiful.
look, like, I gotta say yes. After
Okay, so that just goes to show you everything that I was telling you on my channel since I started my channel was 100% accurate. A woman loses nothing for being in a relationship and being in a marriage. She loses zero. She loses nothing, right? Because her dating strategy doesn't change and she gets a status boost, so to say. This lady allowed a guy to marry her because she didn't want to say no. She wanted the status boost. She wanted the recognition. She wanted, you know what I mean, all the benefits that came with marriage. But she didn't want to make any sacrifices that came with marriage. And that's sticking with your partner through thick and thin. And it also goes to show you guys that women are so turned off by a guy that cares for them that they can't wait to even remotely kind of find a reason, and if there is no reason, they're just gonna leave just because they're not happy. So women are broken. Women need to constantly be reminded that they are not on your level. They're not close to your level in any realm, shape, or form. I see it time and time again. If you ever see a woman making more than her man, she loses love for him. Now, if it's for a season, that's a different thing. But if it's over some time, yes, she is going to lose respect for her man. She's going to lose love for her man. She's going to lose passion for her man. They even got Michelle Obama jumping on podcasts talking mess about Obama. Michelle Obama talking mess about her husband Obama, who used to be the president of the United States, and he served 2 terms, not one, but 2 terms as a president. And she talking mess about her husband, saying that she didn't like him for 10 whole years in the marriage. I might even play that video the next video, saying that she didn't like him for 10 whole years of the marriage because he didn't help her when the kid was small. He was out playing golf and traveling while the kid was small and she had to change Pampers. Yes, woman. See, this is the thing about women. Yes, their life is on easy mode until they have a baby. Yes, their life is on easy mode until they have a baby. I can't count on fucking one hand how many times I changed the pamper. I only change Pampers is if I'm watching my fucking child by myself in a rare circumstance. I don't wake up. I don't feed. I don't change Pampers. I don't do none of that. Because guess what, woman? Your life has been on easy mode all the way up until this point, right? You never had to go out your way to talk to a man. Men come to talk to you. All you had to do is pick the best man that you like the most, right? The one that did it for you, right? The one that put in the most effort, whatever the case is. You never had to go out and get your own man. You just sat back and waited. So that's easy mode, right? 9 times out of 10, you didn't have to pay any goddamn bills when the guy decided to actually take you serious and make you the main chick. Okay, so that's easy number 2. Okay, so now when it comes to your job, cooking, cleaning, nurturing, now you want to say, oh, I need that to be 50-50. I need you to help me change some Pampers. And she said she hated Obama because she was counting how many Pampers she changed and how many Pampers he changed, and it wasn't enough. It should be 100-0. God damn it. What you mean, I'm counting? See, this stuff, bro. I swear to God, you cannot make this up. Social media is exposing the dark, evil traits of women. No matter how innocent they may come off, no matter how sweet they may sound, no matter how much they may be interested in you, a woman will still look you dead in your eye with a smile on her face, looking like she cares for you, and will ghost you as soon as you leave her fucking sight. These women are demonic, bro. They are diabolical. I don't feel sorry for any woman who has mental health and all of this stuff and can't pick a man and lonely and sad and depressed when they in their 40s, because I know the amount of options that they had. I've seen women's phones. I've seen the number of guys hitting them up, talking to them, reaching out to them. I've seen the amount of guys who tried to pursue them, who went out of their way. Think about it. This guy had to go out of his way to say hi to you. You feel me? Because he thought you was an attractive girl. He had to go out of his way to say hi to you. He had to put his ego on the line. He had to put his pride on the line. He's the one who had to face rejection, right? He's the one that had to go through all that pain. You get where I'm coming from? And they sit back and they belittle everything that a man does. They literally want a slave. They want men to be their slaves. They want to sit back, look cute, and do nothing. And then they wonder why nobody respects them. The world is starting to disrespect women. Literally, when women open their mouth from now on, I'm losing. Like, I'm in the field. I'm doing a hard 30 right now. I'm still getting results, right? And I'm going to be honest with you. Me doing the hard 30, it's pretty tough. I ain't going to lie. But I'm still getting results. I'm still getting instant hookups, things like that. I'm still making stuff happen. But ChatGPT was telling me there was like in a different state, because I put a picture of myself and I said, ChatGPT, be honest with me. You know what I mean? Rate me. You know what I mean? But ChatGPT, they know a lot about me. They keep all your information that you put in, and I have the paid version. So ChatGPT was like, I can't rate you on a scale of 1 to 10. But here's what I will say. I will say that you're in a very competitive market, South Florida. So like in other places, by the way that you dress and like your style, and because I put my best picture forward. I didn't just put no regular picture. I put my best picture. I was like dressed to the nines, all this stuff like this. Like everything was clean. Everything was, you know what I mean? Like I put my best picture when I say rate me. So ChatGPT, and I told him my height. I told him all that stuff. They was like, you got good shape. You got this. You're not the tallest or whatever the case is. But it was like in the South Florida market, I would rate you a 7 or an 8. Now there's ways that you could possibly, bring your points up, but you're going to have to be extremely stylish to do that. You know what I mean? So ChatGPT gave me some stylish tips, and I'm about to put that in the CLG community to just help guys, if they want to raise their points by how they dress. I'm going to add that to the guys that are level 5 and above. I'm going to add that to the Art of Seduction course that I have in there. That just basically gives guys a significant advantage when it comes to seducing women, because I'm actually in the field. I'm actually testing the stuff. I'm actually seeing what works at a higher percentage, because that's really what it comes down to. What you're trying to get is you're just trying to get the highest percentage. Cold approach is naturally the lowest of the lowest percentage. But because of the type of girls that I go after and the girls that are my type and things like that, they are very highly desired. And with me dressing top tier status, ChatGPT saying I'm a 7 and 8 in the South Florida market. But they were saying if I was to go to any other market, I could possibly be like an 8 or a 9. You know what I mean? I could possibly raise like a whole point just with the same swag and everything. And you gotta understand, that's me with my best outfit that I posted. So ChatGPT gave me some tips which actually work. You feel me? They gave me some tips that I could add, and I'm gonna add those tips into the Art of Seduction for the guys in the CLG community. But going back to what this lady was talking about, bro, this lady, she's saying what women think, because I see this all the time. I've hooked up with a lot of women. I've talked to a lot of women. I've did 80-20 with a lot of women. It is just something about a man that is obsessed with them that they just hate. They cannot stand it. It hurts them. Like, it just morally just eats them up inside. She explained this man like this man was the perfect guy for her. All he wanted to do was go to church. All he wanted to do is have a family. All he wanted to do is work hard. All he wanted to do is take care of me. And I want more. And that's really just her code word of saying the opposite of what she actually said. She wants actually less. She doesn't want more. Women say they want more because she has to say something to justify why she left a good man. And she's going to regret this when she gets older and she's in her 50s and 40s looking back, and then she's going to try to hit him up and he's going to be on married to a girl that appreciates him and things like that, because the initial attraction obviously had to be there for her to give him a chance. You get what I'm trying to say? But her respect for him lowered the more he cared for her. And the majority of women are broken in this way. So when she says she wants more, she really wanted less. She wanted a guy less reliable. She wanted a guy that kept her emotions all over the place. She wanted a guy that looked down to her, treated her like a second-class citizen, because that's what she is. If you treat a woman like a first-class citizen, it throws their mind off because they know that they're inferior to you in every way. So it tricks them. It makes them lose respect for you. It is equivalent to you being the CEO of a company. You own the company, right? And you have people that you pay $50,000, $60,000 a year to, and these people don't want to do their job, and you pay them, and instead of you getting on their ass for not doing their job, you over here kiki-kikiing with them. Just like, oh, I know you don't want to do your job, but tell me how I can be a better CEO to you, to help you around. Maybe, how about this? Maybe I'll do half of your job for you, and then you do the other half. You know what I mean? That person be like, bro, this CEO is a bitch, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this motherfucker is paying me and doing my job. There grows some sort of resentment for that. You get what I'm trying to say? There's some kind of, you lose respect for that CEO. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's the same thing with women. They know that they're inferior to you. They know that they're second-class citizens. They know that they can't do what you do. Deep down in their subconscious, they act like they can, but they know if push came to shove and they put y'all two in a ring to fight it out, or if it was something that was life or death and they had to build something like a house or shelter, or if y'all was thrown on an island, they know that they would not be able to survive because they've never had to. They will sit around and cry and starve and die on that fucking island, while the guy is going to have some shelter, he's going to have some food, he's going to have some water, he's going to be able to live at least a little bit. You feel me? If he's somewhat of a decent guy. Now, if he's a feminine, one of these liberal guys, he might be just like a female. He might not be able to do no shelter. He'd be crying just like her. Oh, I can't make the hut. Oh my God, no food. I don't want to kill nothing. Well, you're going to die, buddy. You're going to die on that goddamn island. I'm talking about the guys that are masculine. Okay? I'm not talking about the feminine guy who can't do shit, because the feminine guy is on, even the feminine guy is actually superior to the woman, because the feminine guy is still stronger than her. You get what I'm trying to say? They both feminine, they both useless, they both can't survive on a fucking island, but he can still whoop her ass. You know what I'm trying to say? He can still beat the shit out of that bitch if push came to shove. So which makes him superior. That means if everything was to fail, meaning that no man was to save a woman, the woman is the inferior. Because it's so crazy how women hate men, but men actually are the ones to save and protect them if another man goes rogue against them. If another man just got really pissed off with a bitch lying or whatever the case is, and he said, I'm going to beat the fuck out of you, nobody can stop that other man from beating the shit out of her except for another man. Like, really think about that. They say that they hate men and all this stuff like that. They treat good men like shit, blah, 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 blah. Nobody can protect a woman but another man, even if it's a police officer. You feel me? Well, a female officer can protect to a certain extent. That's why they always have female officers riding with male officers, because they don't want the female officer to get hurt. I know you've seen the video of the married female officer getting fingered. If you didn't see it, I'm gonna do that in one of my videos. She was getting fingered by her partner in the passenger seat. She was in the passenger seat of a cop car getting fingered by her partner. Why was she even in the cop car, and why was her partner a man? The reason why her partner was a man is because when they send female officers out, they don't want to send them out alone too many times. I'm gonna be honest, I've ran into the cops a few times, traffic tickets, you know, I've been to jail, stuff like that. I rarely ever see a female cop by herself. If she's by herself, there's always a male cop, another car behind her. Like, she's at significant risk. Bro, there was a video, I don't know if I posted it on this channel or whatever the case is. There was a video where the chick with female officer got her gun stolen from her by a crackhead junkie, Christian evangelicalist, whatever man. And a man officer had to protect her. Not only did he steal her gun, bro, he stole her car. He ran up on her. She got scared. She pulled her gun. He took the gun from her, threw her to the side, jumped in her car, and stole her car, bro. Her cop car. And a male officer on foot had to run the guy down and kill the guy to help her. So she better not never say men ain't shit. I better not ever catch her saying men ain't shit, because she would be dead if it wasn't for a man to save her. So it's so crazy how these women can say they hate men, but they need men to protect them from men and other women. And then women be like, well, yeah, we need men to protect us from men. That's why we hate men. Without men, you'll be dead any fucking ways, you stupid bitch. Like, think about it. If you need men to help you survive and to protect you from other men. But without men, you'll die any fucking ways. Just from pure fucking incompetence. Did you ever think that shit through? You would be dead from just flat out incompetence. So the reason I want to break this thing down in you guys' head is to really break down, like, I really want men to understand that they are the true valuable partners in the relationship. The man is the actual prize. Because women can't do nothing without us. The man is the superior by far. He should be looking down at his woman when he's dating her. She's not on his level. In no form, shape, fashion, at all. It's not even close. If this was a race, she is at the starting line and you're past the finish line, sitting down, drinking water, getting your feet rubbed. She hasn't even got off the blocks yet. It's not close. That's why women feel weird when men put them on a pedestal, because they don't deserve it. Especially a fat black bitch like that was talking. She doesn't deserve to be on a pedestal. I wish I would be forced to be in a relationship with that bitch. I would treat her like shit, because I don't like her. I don't like her. I'd be like, bro, like, why are you here? You know what I mean? Like, why the fuck do I gotta be at home with you? Like, I'm going home. I'm going out every fucking night, bitch. Just so I don't gotta look at you, bitch. Now I get it. She might be some other guy's type. I understand that. But what I'm trying to get to what I'm trying to really stress to you guys is, don't let beauty ruin your judgment of a horrible person. Most women are horrible people. The only women that I ever respected are reliable women, because they have very few jobs. So at least you should be reliable. I have tremendous respect for every reliable chick in my life. I really do. I try to keep them in rotation as long as possible. You know what I mean? I'm there for them. Like, I give them words of encouragement. They would even consider me a sweet guy. But if a bitch is unreliable, I don't give a fuck about that bitch. If you are an unreliable person, meaning that you don't say what you do, like you don't show up on time, you flake, you ghost, you play games, you do this. Literally, your only job as a woman is to be reliable. That's it. You don't got, like, you have no burden of performance. You can work a dead-end fucking job at McDonald's and you will still get suitors. But let a guy be working a dead-end job at fucking McDonald's. You get what I'm trying to say? He better have some other significant fucking skill set for him to get any kind of decent pussy. He better have a sick-ass mouthpiece. He better be something. Something better be on with that. He better be something. God damn it. He probably got to be hung like fucking King Kong or something like this mother. He got to be something. Something got to be significant about this guy if he got a dead-end ass job at McDonald's and he's still slaying dime piece after dime piece. Now, all pussy ain't equal pussy, because I remember a guy told me, he was like, man, I know a guy, he work at McDonald's, all he do slay pussy. And then I met the guy, and I said, man, show me the girls you sleep. And it was all fat black bitches. I'm like, yeah, you slaying like throwaway pussy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you ain't slaying fit in shape pussy. You slaying fat, nobody else want. You know what I mean? Yes, you can get this bitch to take care of you because her value is so low. She gotta pay a nigga, a skinny, in shape, McDonald's working ass nigga. Probably is hung. She gotta fucking pay to keep your ass around, bro, because she shouldn't be really fucking with you. She shouldn't be fucking you in the first place. There is no way no fucking 280 pound bitch, 5'4", 280 pound fat ass bitch should be fucking like having a skinny ass fit ass nigga regardless of where the fuck he work. That motherfucker could be working at the motherfucking detail place washing cars. There's no way, you feel me, she should be on that guy's level. So when they say, sometimes when guys be like, oh, I know a nigga that's broke as fuck, he slay pussy all the time. Sometimes you gotta look at the pussy he's slaying. Because sometimes he's slaying a bunch of booger whoops. You feel me? Nothing against booger whoops, but I wouldn't necessarily, you know, revolve my life around a guy who slays booger whoop after booger whoop after booger whoop. You feel me? That's not the guy I'm taking advice from. You know what I mean? The guy that's smoking weed, working at McDonald's, talking about some, man, all you gotta do to say to them fat bitches, you know, you tell them that, you know what I mean, you like their curves and shit, and shit, they'll fall for you. Yeah, I'm not taking advice for that, from that guy. You feel me? I'm not fucking that big fat funky bitch. And she might not be funky, but I would never know, because I don't fuck big sloppy bitches like that. You know what I mean? Now, have I fucked a girl with a little extra weight on her? Yes, if she's a pretty face, little chunky bitch. I done fucked some little chunky little white bitches with a pretty face and a fat ass. They just had a little bit of belly. They just, you know what I mean? They had a little extra weight on them. Okay. But a big over fat weight bitch with the fucking flaps hanging over? You gotta move the stomach just to see the pussy? No, hell no, bro. Fuck that. That's a booger whoop. You feel me? That's a booger whoop. That bitch has no self-control. She can't even control her mouth, what she stuffs in it. You feel me? There's more than, come on, bro. There's more than dick that she's stuffing in her mouth. That bitch stuffing foot-long burritos, fucking candy bars, ice cream, all kinds of other shit in her fucking mouth that she just can't fucking control throughout the fucking day. So, no, I'm not fucking with that. So, I'm not comparing the fucking broke-ass guy who work at McDonald's fucking all these booger whoops. I'm not comparing him as a fucking ladies' man. I'm not gonna call that guy Casanova. I'm sorry. You feel me? He's taking the fucking scum of the earth, you feel me, the lowest of the lowest of the lowest of the lowest class of women, and you know, he fucking a bunch of them, and then he got the nerve. And I see this a lot in the hood too. There be niggas be like, man, this nigga got hoes, and then you see the hoes he got, you be like, bruh, please don't ever tell me to take advice from that nigga, bro. If every one of his hoes is like 300 pounds, bro, I'm not taking advice from this skinny fit weed smoking ass nigga who sleep on bitches' couches because he got big back fat gorilla bitches in his rotation. I'm not taking his advice, bro. I'm not doing it, bro. You feel me? I'm not fucking doing it. You know what I mean? So that's my little 2 cents for today, man. I really wanted to break that video down because this lady had to nerve. I mean, like, I've been telling you guys since the beginning of the time, my stuff is real, it's raw, it's uncut. I've been dealing with women far too long. A guy that cares too much about them he loses points in her eyes. The only guys that can get away with that shit is super tall guys who can dress very well, who look smacks, who they're like a 10 in a girl's eyes. So every time they care too much, they're basically like lowering their status and they're lowering their points in the girl's eyes. But because the guy is so her type, she can deal with it longer. But still, even with that tall guy, there's a point of no return. If the respect goes too low, there's a point of no return. There's a point where she just can't wait to cheat on him. And she would cheat on him with a more masculine, shorter guy. She will cheat on him with a more masculine, shorter guy who just is more masculine and doesn't give a fuck about her. Because she knows what she is. She's a fucking second-class citizen. If she thinks she's anything more than that, she's fucking wrong. So, that's my 2 cents, man. That's what I wanted to say. And make sure you guys join the CLG community. There's only $48 a month, less than $500 a year. You get a free one-on-one when you jump in. Just DM me. And then you also get to you get access to the Hard 30 if you jump in before August 25th. So make sure you jump in before August 25th so you don't have to pay for the Hard 30. The Hard 30 is me going out 30 days, giving you my results just in a 30-day span. No drip campaign, none of that shit. Just 30 days of just real raw uncut. So with that being said, bro, I'm out. Peace.